Hey guys, what's going on? How's everybody doing today? This beautiful Wednesday morning. Yeah, about 10 minutes of 11 up here. Cold, cold, cold. 17 degrees. Thank God there's no wind. Got some snow coming later. 3 to 5 overnight. Lovely. The furnace guy was just here, gave us a thorough going over. Good to go. Good news. That's good. Nothing wrong. This is on the 41 Plymouth. I am in the process of weathering, making it look old. Um, Working on a few things actually. The motor is our motor. Getting ready to wire it. I have to make some wire ends because there were no boots on the wires on this. They went right and screwed right onto the spark plug. A lot of vehicles back in the day were like that. Either the top of the spark plug unscrewed, or it had a little washer and nut on it. So what I have to do is, yeah, okay. I'm using these pieces here. I don't know if I can see it. God damn it. Oh, it's still Charlie. I'm using these little pieces here. I got 6 left, thank God. What I'm doing is I am gluing them on to the end of the wire. And then the wire end is just going to get stuck into the distributor. So I got 5 more to make. Somehow I got to try to bend those little ends over. That ought to be fun. See the little ends? I got to see if I can bend them up and over somehow so it look like they're hanging onto the wire. That ought to be fun. So we got that. Inside wheel wells need a little bit more work on them. I'm sorry about the light here, guys. I got to get some kind of more lighting in here. This really sucks. That make it better? So, but these need a little bit more work. I got the bumpers done. Both front and rear bumpers are done. They're both the same. The only difference is one of them, the front bumper has 2 little tabs on it. If you can see right there by my thumbnail, barely. Yeah, right there. That's the difference. This is the front one. Exhaust is done. That's all weathered. The end has been drilled out. You probably can't see it, but you'll have to trust me on that one. Tires, rims, tires. These were my inspiration for these was this picture that I got sent by who sent me the picture? Was it Joe? Monty? I'm sorry, guys, I forget. But yeah, the only thing I didn't like the shiny baby moon, so we roughed them up. No, and we roughed them up all right. Yeah, they come out pretty cool. Then I got the chassis. Still got some more work, a little bit more work to do on this. We got some dirtying up, a little bit more dirtying up to do. Drive shaft with brass. Yeah, I know it's not dirty, but oh well. We had to put in a new one, all right, to get it to move. Just like the new distributor on the engine. We had to put a new distributor on the engine to get it to start. So that's where we are with those. I'm going to put you on wobbly mode and show you the body. Here's the body. I worked on this for a couple hours last night. I started off by painting it the blue color. And it come out nice too. Rust-Oleum blue right out of the can. Probably was one of the best paint jobs I've done on a car. And I had to go and ruin it. But I think it looks pretty good. How I did this. I used pigments. I used white glue and pigments. It gave me texture so that it's not flat. Because rust is a buildup. Rust isn't flat. Rust has texture. I use cotton swab, Q-tips, cotton swabs, Q-tips. I dipped the Q-tip in a little water. Then I dipped it in some regular Elmer's glue, and then I dipped the whole thing right into the thing of pigments I have. I got 4 pigments by Vallejo. They're rust pigments. There's a real dark one, a lighter one. You know what I mean? There's 4 of them. They go from real dark to real light. So I started with the real dark one and put that down first. And then what I did was I gave it a couple of minutes. Not a long time, but a couple of minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. Just to give it a little time to set up and get a little bit hard. And I put it on wet. It was wet, nice and wet when I put it on. I then took a paper towel. I just took a paper towel and I dabbed it. Wherever I put that paint on, I just dabbed. And then I moved on to the next color and did the same thing with that. Only like maybe in a different spot or right over it or whatever. Some spots I left it on heavy. Like back there. Some spots I left it on heavy. Alright? And this is really my first time trying this method, so you'll have to bear with it. But I'm on the right trail, I think. I ran it by Randy, the big dog, who does a lot of weathering, and whose opinion I regard highly. And at first I had it. I think I had too much on. Because he said, I did the hood first, and then when I did the car, I had too much on it in some spots. So he goes, yeah, you're a little heavy on the body. He goes, the hood looks good, but the body's a little heavy. So I went back and I just took I wet my a regular brush. I used the big brush actually, and I wet it with just water. And I went back and I blended everything, kind of did some blending, and that seemed to make a big difference. And then I wasn't really sure because when I went to bed last night, it still looked kind of it looked funky in spots. But now when I come down here this morning, everything's dry. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. Very happy how it came out, actually. So, like I said, I mean, it's got texture. You know what I mean? Rust has texture. Rust ain't flat. But, yeah, might be a little bit heavy in some spots, but, like I said, this is the first one I've done it this way, so there's a learning curve. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. I just took Red Magic Marker Sharpie for the rear lights. I really didn't want them to pop that much, Then we're missing a headlight. Running out, boys. Yep. Peace out. Later.